Yeah, so my next story is about Amazon, and Amazon has announced a program called Shipment Zero, and it aims at making half of Amazon shipments carbon neutral by 2030. And they say, so the news item actually says they will use more renewable energy like solar power, have more packages delivered in electric vans, and push suppliers to remake their packaging. So actually, these strategies have in part been tried before. So I think the German Deutsche Post delivery service, sort of state-owned service, has used some electric vans in a pilot program. And so one interesting thing was that the drivers complained that during winter they had the choice of, either putting the heat on, the heating system on, which is also electric in this van, of course, or making sure they come back to home base on this charge. And so the broader perspective, of course, is that most of the goods Amazon sells are manufactured, transported around the world, and operated using fossil fuels. Something like 85% of the world's energy are come from fossil fuels, and uh, it's really not. I don't think, even if you believe that you need to cut back on the fossil fuels or on the CO2 emissions, that this is really the best starting point. But of course, Amazon follows the leadership of other large companies in setting these goals to reduce their carbon budget. And Apple is probably the currently leading pioneer in this.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon is the most obvious because it's it's just well, let me give because just so much of it is transport, and then transport is so directly either petroleum or often less efficiently electricity, mostly from fossil fuel sources. So whatever, this is just one of these stories where I see, even without looking into the numbers, okay, I know that either there's a lie or that Amazon is going to suck. And I really hope that they're lying. But notice that Amazon's top value, which has served it very well, is customer obsession. Now, how is it customer obsession to make your delivery systems worse? So this if we really think about human flourishing in the human environment, if you're concerned about CO2, you need to be thinking of how do I address this while providing abundant, reliable energy. But just to do all these things to compromise life, to make things more expensive, to make life less efficient, to make it less comfortable, and then you're still not anywhere meaningfully achieving the goal that you say, that it's just this pure sacrifice to dogma. And it's exactly what I don't want Amazon doing. What I would really like is the people who are concerned about this stuff should be doing everything they can to encourage the best low or no carbon sources of energy, such as encouraging the decriminalization of nuclear. But each like company just doing these little symbolic things and then lying about their impacts, that's beneficial to nobody except for their own prestige, but it could be really damaging to their operations just to get worse. When you think about how much we rely on Amazon, what a reputation Amazon has, and I don't want to be the one to have some really important package and say, "Oh, well, it was delayed because of our new electric van program." That is that's not customer obsession, it's dogma obsession.